the governor of the central bank, Godwin Emefele, the minister of transport, Rotimi and Ameachi, and Ngige, still doing in their offices in the government? Are we saying that these individuals are above the law or are exempted from the provisions of the Electoral Act? We cannot continue to feign ignorance to the attitude of some vested interests in our party that have arrogated to themselves the power to decide how to play the game in contravention of the rules of engagement as stipulated in the 2022 Electoral Act as amended. The last time we checked, the APC is not a personal property of a selected few. Many of us in the various capacities indeed contributed to the development and growth of the party over the years. It is insulting to our sensibilities when some persons whose contribution to the party can be counted with their fingertips are pushing the party towards the brinks. All thanks to the kangaroo judgment secured by the AGF through a federal high court, which by all intent and purposes is meant to mislead Mr. President and further plunge the party into a crisis of unimaginable proportion, unless we want to feign ignorance to the fact that any arm of government could not usurp the powers of the National Assembly. It is unfortunate that the AGF, Abaka Malami, is well bent on misleading the party with its attendant consequences. The AGF must be reminded that the custodian of the law, he must rise above sentiments in the interpretation of the law at the risk of the country becoming a laughingstock nationally and internationally. We are using this medium to retrieve that Section 84, Subsection 12 of the Electoral Act is clear and unambiguous. Mr. President should stop protecting a few individuals within the party to the detriment of the entire country. Such actions will be detrimental to the party's electoral success in the 2023 general elections. This is indeed a clarion call to the national chairman of our great party and other members of the National Working Committee to rise to the occasion to save the party from the calamity that is about to befall it through the actions of the AGF and other political appointees that have refused to resign their appointment in line with the provisions of the Electoral Act. Indeed, the actions of the federal appointees have signified interest in elective positions, raise questions about their sincerity of heart and purpose. More worrisome is the fact that if this anomaly is allowed to stand, it will set a dangerous precedent and make a mockery of what the APC as a party stand for.
Laws are made for human beings, and human beings are supposed to obey the laws so that the society can thrive comfortably. There are extant laws on ground to Nigerian political development and exercise, and we expect that every individual who believes in Nigeria as a country and as a people should obey the laws that are on ground so that things can work well and then Nigeria can move forward. Disobedience to laws are not acceptable all over the world. Therefore, Nigeria will not be an exception to obedience and disobedience to laws.